Welcome to Dr. Mary Travelbest's 5 Steps to Solo Travel Guide for Women who need a little extra support traveling the world, one woman at a time. I've been traveling independently and solo across 6 continents since 1972, and I've been a travel writer since 1993. If you like this content, please tell a friend. In this episode, the FAQ is, should I see the main sites or go off the beaten path? Today's special episode is San Diego Zoo and Safari Parks, Part 2. And today's mistake, body surfing when the waves were too strong. My travel advice is to check out California's Eastern Sierras for fall colors. And now the FAQ. Shelley asked, should I see the main sites or go off the beaten path? I like to go to some unusual places on every one of my trips. What do you suggest? So Shelley, if it's your first time visiting a place, maybe just see the main attraction. Then you could return the next day and see the places where the locals gather, where you may feel you can learn more about the people and you may have a unique particular interest to consider. So especially if you're on a step 4 or a step 5 trip, maybe you don't speak the language, it could be best to get a comfort level with the region before you venture too far from areas you know may not have things like cell service or transportation options, and they may not have refreshments. So in case you get hungry or thirsty. So I'd recommend maybe go see the popular spaces first, and then afterwards go to some of those off the beaten path places. And now for the destination. It's part 2 of 2 about the San Diego Zoo and Safari Park. They are now operated under a conservation organization. It's called the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance. I'd call it a step 1 or step 2 destination. It's based in San Diego, California. So the purpose is to create a world where all life thrives. And the front door of the zoo is near downtown San Diego, and the safari park is about 30 miles north in Escondido. It used to be called the Wild Animal Park. Ambassadors are all around. They're saving, protecting, and preserving wildlife. Now, the safari park is different. It's kind of a different kind of animal enclosure. It's nestled in the San Pasqual Valley, and it's a bit of a drive, so it takes a while to get there, but it should be worthwhile for you, even if you can just stay for a few hours. Now, why you should go here is because you can get a change in your routine. You can explore beyond your current experience. You can gain new perspectives and gain something fresh about the world. So these are animals, but they're not in cages like a zoo. They're very open, and I think you can expect some really nice things. Now, another thing, when you arrive, there is a parking fee. There's not one at the zoo, but there is at the safari park. And when I asked at the gate, they'll tell you, as they told me, that the food for the animals costs a lot of money, and it costs a lot to run the park. So the only way to avoid the parking fee is to have somebody drop you off or to carpool and split that fee. So once you get to the entrance, there's kiosks to get your tickets. If you purchased your ticket online, you might save that wait. Now, walking around the park is pretty easy to do. You can get the app on your phone, so you'll always be able to find your way around, or you can get a paper map. And there are plenty of ambassadors at the park. They're all wearing red shirts. They're easy to spot. You can ask a question like, tell me about this animal, or tell me how to find something. They're very helpful. You can find a tram, and that will take you to several places that are not accessible with walking or via car. And you should try the tram. It's comfortable, it's free. Now, if there's a long line, you can pay extra to skip the line. The park is organized by continents, so you'll find certain species in specific locations, and the animals are mixed in together. So that's what's unusual about this. So how much time? If you can spend a full day, that'd be great. You can take plenty of rest breaks. You can see the different parts of the park. That's 1,800 acres big. That's a lot of trail. Half of this is the conservation train. And so that's the part where the tram takes you. There's also plenty of options to go around and see the whole experience. I'd recommend the African rhinos, the Tiger Trail, the Elephant Valley, and the Condor Conservatory. It's full of some of the most rarest species. For example, the only place outside of Australia where you can see platypuses is here. There are 2 platypuses here. You can observe them in a cave-like experience, and they're swimming around. The Wildlife Alliance is laser focused on conservation, maintaining high sustainability standards, and protecting the environment. And someday, I'd like to be a volunteer ambassador for the safari park and join hundreds of other retirees who help out with hospitality and education. I have 2 friends who are doing this right now. What they do is they pick their available days, and they're regulars. So what should you do? Well, I'd go visit the elephants here. You can see them up close. And don't forget to layer your clothing for the changing weather conditions. It's usually hotter or colder than you'd expect in this valley. And now for today's mistake. Body surfing when the waves are too strong. I was in the Pacific Ocean yesterday, and I got excited because it was such a beautiful day. However, my readiness was tempered by a huge wave that I did not anticipate. It knocked me off my feet, and I was swirling around in the surf with my boogie board. It got pulled away from me, and my bathing suit got all stretched out. I had sand inside my ears, and I felt like I had a sinus clean out. It shook me hard. So I had a lifeguard, but this is advice for you. Watch for those big waves whenever you go swimming. And now for today's advice. Check out the Eastern Sierras for colors in the fall. The forests of maple trees look like lava flows. The aspens look like orange cotton candy. The snow-capped peaks perfectly contrast the bright colors with the black and white tundra in the distance. Connect to like-minded women, people like you and I. Let's enjoy travel. I want to bring meaning to your travel, so send me a question or a travel tip. Let's connect on my website. Let's connect on my Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or YouTube or TikTok. Find the 5 steps to solo travel. It's a book series on Amazon.
What's on your travel bucket list? Tell the doctor and her team of women who travel the world seeking the very best. Dr. Travelbest, that is.